Punta na tayo doon guys sa polyclinic. Sa gynecology outpatient clinic. Actually, kinakabahan ako because today meron akong appointment. Ito-try nilang gawin sa akin today guys. Yung external cephalic version or ECV. Ini-aim talaga nila na magkaroon ng normal spontaneous vaginal delivery or yung normal na mga anak talaga. Just put your trust in God and everything will be okay. Hello Ray guys, good morning. Nasa bed pa tayo kasi maaga pa. It's 7:55 ng umaga dito and actually kinakabahan ako because today meron akong appointment sa hospital. So kasama ko si Nico and hindi naman pwede isama si Anika doon. It's still holiday here sa Finland guys. Christmas holiday pa, so niiwan namin si Anika dun kay Lola. Si Lola ang magbabantay tsaka yung mother-in-law ko kasi yung mother-in-law ko guys, she's not at work as of the moment. Nakaano na siya, na-retire na siya, retired practical nurse na yung aking mother-in-law. But yeah, meron kaming appointment today and ito-try nilang gawin sa akin today guys yung external cephalic version or ECV for breech presentation kasi yung presentation ng baby guys as of the moment is on a breech or suhi ba. I'm not really sure kung kasi nararamdaman ko yung ulo sa taas banda tapos yung puwet is nasa baba. Ganun din yung last na check up ko with the Catilo or with the sama ng Catilo sa English midwife. So hindi pala midwife yun guys, with ano pala yun, yung Terveden Hoytaya yung nurse dito na nag-check sa akin. So, ayun. Actually, this appointment, matagal na siyang na-schedule kasi nga may history ako ng breech presentation with Anika. It was like 11 years ago. And they suspect for the same thing. So, dito sa Finland, guys, ini-aim talaga nila na magkaroon ng normal spontaneous vaginal delivery or yung normal na mga anak talaga. Kahit na dumaan ako na cesarean section at first. So, nakabahan ako today. Actually, hindi ako nakatulog ng maayos talaga. And, naka-fasting na ako. Hindi ako pwedeng kumain or uminom prior 8 hours at least prior to the procedure. So, 10 o'clock yung appointment namin. It's 7:58. Yan o. 7:58 ng umaga, December 29 ngayon. And today, I'm officially on my 35th weeks of pregnancy. So, konti na lang talaga guys. And itong external cephalic version, usually ginagawa siya pagdating ng 35 weeks. So, gumagalaw si baby ngayon. Ayan. So, kinakabahan ako. So, may ako babangon guys kasi kakain si Nico and Anika and ayokong humarap doon sa kanila na kumakain sila kasi magugutom ako guys. And kailangan kong mag-fasting before yung procedure. So, 2 oras na lang naman. As in, kinakabahan ako. I don't know how it will go. I think it will be okay. Wamenta, Anika. Good morning. Hali, mommy, be. Hug, mommy. How was your sleep? Good sleep. Gising na rin si Anika, guys. Yeah. Nakabahan lang talaga ako kung paano yun. So, yung ECV is, ang gagawa ng procedure na yun is, yung doktor. Kung sa ato pa na sa Bisaya, guys, kana bitang hiluton na i-position ang baby. Pero, actually, yan siya, guys, is hindi yan siya advisable na gawin kung hindi ka expert and you don't have proper training. Bago pala yung procedure na yun is i-scan mo na nila, titingnan nila sa ultrasound kung ano yung position ng baby. And i-confirm nila yung position after na ECV ng procedure kung nag-turn ang baby. And merong chance na bumalik yung position ng baby sa dati kung kunwari naka-breech presentation siya. Bumalik siya doon sa position na yun. May chance. So yeah, basta kinakabahan ako. I never had such kind of procedure before. Even kay Anika. Kasi nga, yung sa Philippines, ako nanganak with Anika. And that time na nalaman ng doktor na naka-breech presentation si Anika, guys, is minonitor lang ako through ultrasound from week 35, tapos week 36, 37, 38, tapos yun na. Nag-decide na ang doctor na hindi talaga nag-turn ang baby kasi namasa yung doktor na mag-turn kasi yung doktor ko sa Philippines before, hindi siya nagpa-perform ng ECV kasi hindi lahat ng doktor is gumagawa ng procedure na yun. And yun, guys, nung sa Philippines walang gumawa sa akin or hindi na perform yung ECV na procedure sa akin, kaya I really need to go through cesarean section nung pinanganak ko si Anika. So this time the doctors here sa Finland, guys, they are aiming na manganak ako na, ang goal is manganak pa rin ako ng normal. Hopefully maging okay lahat today and I'll be updating you later. So, andito na kami sa labas, guys, and hinatid na ni Nico si Anika doon kay Lola, guys. Kasi hindi talaga namin siya pwedeng isama sa hospital. Hindi kasi allowed ang bata doon during the procedure, kaya kailangan siyang iiwan. So, ngayon, okay naman ako, pero alam niyo yung nag-iisip ako ng mga kung ano-ano. But I think the procedure is gonna be okay. So, itong bahay ni Lola is malapit na siya sa hospital, kaya dito namin siya naisipan na iiwan for couple of hours. So may snack naman siya, may pagkain naman dun si Lola, marami, guys. So kakain naman yan si Anika kung magugutom yan. Kasi after the procedure, I don't know how long do I need to stay there for monitoring. Maybe an hour or 2 hours after the procedure, it depends. So let's see. it's 9:41 in the morning, guys. Medyo early kami sa hospital, which is very good. Kasi hindi natin pwede na paghintayin sila basta meron tayong mga appointment. Lalo na dito sa Finland. So, si Nico is, hinihintay ko lang siya dito sa may lobby ni area. Kasi pinapark niya pa yung car doon sa parking lot. Kasi dito sa harap ng hospital though, meron for the clients ng Sunotus, Sasto, tsaka yung sa mga Nice 10 polyclinic na parking area. But puno kasi siya. So, doon na lang siya sa kabilang side ng papark. So, hintayin lang natin siya dito and then i-inform na ako din doon sa information mamaya na andito na ako. Punta na tayo doon, guys, sa polyclinic, sa gynecology outpatient clinic. Hello, Ray, guys. Good morning. So, hindi ko na kayo na-update about yesterday because we get a little bit busy. But we had a good news. So, yesterday, guys, supposed to have that ECV. But they did not perform it anymore. Kasi the baby's position was already in the cephalic position and Nico is there smiling. So we had a good amount of snow since last night and we are unable to go out of the yard today because it doesn't look so bad.
It's
Coming more more snow.
I think it's not get so bad anymore.
Yeah,
Our car.
but our car is covered. You can see it. But yeah, we're so happy, guys, na they did not or the doctor did not need to perform the external cephalic version because the baby's position was already head down. Actually, kayo sobrang saya namin kahapon, pati si Lola, pati yung mother-in-law ko. Lalo na kami mag-asawa, guys, kasi nakabahan talaga ako kahapon, guys. I've never had that kind of procedure ever in my life, even kay Anika. So thank God talaga, guys, na hindi na kailangan gawin yun. And we're so happy na everything is okay, even though meron akong gestational diabetes, but that gestational diabetes will just go off after this pregnancy. The baby size was okay and lahat, guys, kahapon mineasure ng doctor yung pelvis ko kung kasya ba ang baby doon kasi nga, 'di ba, malaking tao si Nico and maliit ako, guys. So kasya siya, guys. So we are just waiting for a couple of weeks na lumabas si baby. And the doctor also gave us something to look forward to na positive. So it was a very good visit yesterday and I really apologize I wasn't able to update you right away because we got busy and then we came home, it was snowing. So today actually was the first day na naglinis si Nico ng snow. Sabi ko sa kanya gusto ko siyang tulungan pero sabi niya hindi daw, siya lang daw. Sabi ko exercise naman sa akin yan pero sabi niya kaya daw kasi kaya niya naman. But the road, Daddy, is already cleaned. Yeah, the main road is already cleaned but our yard is not. So ganito ang itsura dito ngayon. Naglilinis si Nico ng ating snow. 15 centimeters.
But luckily there's no any rainfall right now.
Yeah, that's very good. Even though we had like very harsh what you call this one? Storm. Walang naputol na mga puno dito sa amin, guys, kasi marami kaming puno dito sa paligid. So it's going to be very dangerous kapag may puno na naputol or natumba, mahuhulog dito sa bahay namin or dito sa shed or dyan sa may electricity. Kasi some areas sa Finland, guys, maraming areas sa Finland ang walang kuryente dahil nga sa malakas na hangin. And yung mga puno is ano sila, guys, natumba. So kailangan lang linisin tong snow dito, guys, sa harapan namin banda. Did you contact Samuli to come and clean the snow? Did you ask Samuli to come and clean the snow? Ah, okay.
Best season to come.
To Finland.
Here to see.
Real life. Real harsh life in Finland. Yeah. Nangyay yung garden namin, guys. Ganyan na yung itsura. Di ba? Pero pag ganito winter, guys, hindi talaga namin nagagamit yung garden namin. So, itong yard, kailangan lang siyang malinis para makalabas yung ating sasakyan. Kasi we're planning to go out later.
Put the food like this.
The tuo mo sokeri?
Niin, mutta se patu, se semmonen.
What is that?
Semmonen se cup, tai se semmonen pot where you.
What is that you mean?
Se semmonen where you put that vaikka.
Leivinjauhe?
Niin vaikka.
Baking icing sugar?
Niin semmonen.
Baking powder.
Semmonen baking semmonen like a screener tai semmonen.
Ah.
We have a screener there and it's flowing.
But our tree, Daddy, it's so huge. It's our biggest Christmas tree in the yard. It's a good thing it didn't fall down. But we were planning to remove all the trees, guys, in here. Dito sa side na to, yan, lahat ng yan punta doon sa likod banda. Kasi delikado kasi kapag natumba yan, may malakas na hangin, so baka mahulog dun sa bahay. Damage pa yung bahay, diba? And we also need firewood for the next winter, even though we still have firewood inside the shed and dito sa labas. Sabi ni Nico, guys, pumasok na daw ako kasi malamig daw. So pumasok tayo. Hindi na daw ako makialam dun sa trabaho niya, siya na daw bahala. So yun, yesterday it was so scary. Nakakakaba, guys, but everything went well. You know, just put your trust in God and everything will be okay. And usually when you pray harder, it will always happen. Trust lang. So a few weeks ago, and the doctor said I don't need to wait for my due date. Binigyan niya na kami ng day na kailangan namin pumunta sa hospital pag hindi pa ako nagkaroon ng contractions. Though meron naman akong Braxton Hicks contractions as of the moment, guys, or yung Harioitus sopistus. So yung practice siya na contractions, but it's usually not painful. But yung magko-contraction na mga anak, kasi dito, guys, they really try to deliver the baby in a normal way, normal spontaneous vaginal delivery, and that would be good. I never had that experience, and with Anika it was cesarean section. So it will be my first time, kaya tinanong ko si Lola na Gano'n ba talaga kasakit? Tinanong ko siya kahapon. She gave birth to 3 kids already. Sabi niya hindi naman daw masakit. Pero sabi ko, ako pinagluloko nyo, nagtrabaho ako sa hospital and yung mga nanganganak, bakit umiiyak? Nagtawa, tumawa lang siya. Pero yun, I know it's gonna be painful of course, but everything is gonna be okay. When God is there, He's going to protect and He's going to provide all the safety and guide us, guys. So waiting na lang tayo ngayon, and for now we wanted to enjoy the white view ng ating paligid kasi nga this is really winter, so we will have a winter baby, guys. Sabi ko kay Nico kanina, excited ba siya? Sabi niya, oh, excited siya. Sabi ko, we will have a lot of sleepless nights. Sabi niya, yeah, it's okay. We will get used to it. Pero usually, pag mga ganyan, guys, it's 2 weeks lang naman. And need to practice the routine for the baby. Yung sleeping patterns. It won't last long. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just so happy, guys, na hindi na siya kailangan. Grabe talaga yung kaba ko kahapon na kailangan kong experience yung ECV. Tapos tinawagan din ako ni Elisa, nag-worry din siya. Sabi niya, never ako nakarinig ng ganyan, te. Buti na lang hindi na ginawa. We were just so thankful kasi, guys, during the procedure ng pagpunta namin doon, of course ang kumausap sa akin is yung cattle or yung midwife, and then tinanong niya ako kung kamusta ako, ganyan. Tapos ayun, yung doctor na ang next, and tinest din yung urine ko. And bago gawin yung ECV, guys, is i-check muna yung position ng baby sa loob. Tapos nagkaroon din ng internal examination. So chinek ng doctor everything was okay, everything was perfect. So just need to wait, put everything in God's hands, and things are gonna be okay. Pagdasal niya ako, guys, it will be my first time na manganganak ng normal, hopefully, because normal delivery is always the best compared sa cesarean section. And yeah, hopefully tulungan nyo ako na magdasal, tulungan nyo kami na magdasal, guys, na maging healthy si baby, maging okay ako and si baby, guys, sa upcoming delivery. Nakakakaba, but I know everything is gonna be okay. So that was all it for today's, guys. Nico is still doing the snow cleaning. Sinisenyasan niya na ako pumasok sa loob. Pero andito pa ako sa labas. Pero papasok na ako sa loob, guys, kasi lumalakas din yung hangin and mas lumalamig. Ayun. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hey.
I've seen the wishing well, but I don't throw pennies down below. I've seen a shooting star, but I don't follow where it goes. I'm not the superstitious kind. You were always meant to be mine. La 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 la. Some people pray all day and cross their fingers tightly in a bow, but I've got open eyes, and arms stretched wide because I know you will be there